everyone, my name is Qianqi Zhai. Today our group will give a presentation about the VolksWagen company. They are Yu Tongtai, Zhen Yuyang, Xue Zheng, Wen Haohan, and Zhen Yutian. We are going to divide this presentation into 6 parts. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the background of the company. Then Yutong is going to talk about the macro environment. And next, Zhen Yuyang is going to tell us the macro environment. Xue will give us the main drivers of influence. Wen Hao will talk about the business ethic. And finally, Zhen Yutian will give us a conclusion. So let's begin by looking at the first part. VolksWagen is a car company from Germany. With 12 brands, it's one of the world's leading car makers and one of the largest in Europe. The company's main brands include Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, and its brands operating more than 30 countries. And now the major markets are Western Europe, China, the United States, Brazil, and Mexico. In 2017, Volkswagen sold more than 22,000 million euros, and in 2018, it sold more than 23,000 million euros. The company's business activities include automotive and financial services divisions. Let me hand it over to Yutong. She will talk about the macro environment.
I'm going to present you about the analysis of the macro environment of VolksWagen by using the PESTEL framework. And you can see in the political part, the changes in government policy may strongly affect the automobile industry. For example, the UK government policy to end sales in diesel and petrol and hybrid cars by 2035. This may consider as both opportunity and challenge for VolksWagen, as they have different types of cars. It is an opportunity to increase sales and develop their electric car. However, it is a strong strike for VolksWagen's diesel and petrol cars. And economic, the impact of Brexit, which has already created high inflation and leading to a decline in demand of new cars. It is a threat to VolksWagen in the EU market. In terms of opportunity and the decrease in unemployment level from an average of 8.6% in 2018 dropped to 6.97% in 2019, which means people have higher purchasing power. And the social factor that may affect VolksWagen are changes in lifestyle and loss of reputation. The shift from car ownership to mobility as a service. This is an opportunity that leading VolksWagen to launch its own car sharing service, known as V, in 2019. Reputation is critical for a company. VolksWagen faced a loss of reputation due to the emission scandal. Hence, they experienced a decrease in demand. It may be defined as a threat to VolksWagen. And technology has always been the main factor in the automobile industry. Launching an electric car has become the objective for most of the automobile company. VolksWagen has announced that invest in its own battery cell factory. Invest in technological innovations would further rise the level of profits. However, the technology may diffuse to other firms in the industry, leading to other firms copying the technological processes or features of VolksWagen. They may consider the use of the Patent Act in dealing with this threat. In ecological, sustainable mobility is becoming a trend, which makes VolksWagen focusing on models that are more environmentally friendly. For example, the ID series. The specific emission limits for all new passengers and light passenger car and light commercial vehicle fleets for brands and groups are settled. The challenge for Volkswagen is to reduce the carbon emission. And the legal factor, you have seen in the legal factor, environmental regulation is a challenge for Volkswagen. In 2015, they faced an emission scandal. They were found using defeat devices to escape emission tests. As a result, millions of car models had to be recalled and penalty to be paid billions. And now I will pass the time to Zheng Yang.
Thanks, Sui. Next, I will analyze the Volkswagen Group using the Portal 5 Force model. Public barrier bargaining power. Volkswagen customers has a low bargaining power because of a high switching cost that avoid when switching to purchase other product. In addition, Volkswagen makes primer car product that attracting primer customer that are price insensitive due to its clearly differentiated car product. Its differentiated product have driven high customer loyalty as seen by the increase in its sale even after the Volkswagen emission schedule. High customer loyalty give Volkswagen the power to increase the price of its product. Supplier bargaining power. The bargaining power of Volkswagen supplier is very low because there are many suppliers available and exciting suppliers are afraid to lose commercial contract with other supplier with car. This gives Volkswagen the right to buy goods from supplier at the lowest cost to increase profits. For example, Volkswagen cut tie with its Bosnia supplier prevent which supplier varies car parts from gearbox. To seed cover because it's suddenly stopped supply that lead to delays in Volkswagen production and result its loss room from 24.6 and 123 replying is with other supplier. Trade-off sustainable. The price customers are willing to pay for a product dependent on the availability of alternative to that product. The absence of a product alternative means that the customers are relatively insensitive to price. Therefore, Volkswagen considers this to be a low trade because its product have few alternatives such as trains, motorcycle, bicycle, scooter, hoverboard, electric skateboard. Competitive rarely, as Toyota, Ford, Nissan, and other auto companies try to grab at their market share in the automotive industry, Volkswagen face fair but low price competition. This has led to intense advertising and product innovation. For example, in order to competition who use diesel, the Volkswagen Group invested £20 billion to start product electric version to meet customer demand. Trade-off entry. If the return on capital obtained by an industry exceeds its cost of capital, it will attract new companies from other industry, which will increase market competitiveness and reduce its profitability. This is a low trade for Volkswagen because a new car company needs a lot of capital, lots of time to compete with exciting cars and sell its brand. Compared to companies such as Volkswagen that product in high value and reduce productive cost, new entries to the car will have spend entry money to product very few products. They will handle the profitability of new entries. Volkswagen high product differentiation will handle new entries profit margins. And their changes of perspective, as it will have invested a lot of money in advertising. In Europe, new diesel version will face higher taxes, such as increased value-added tax or new tax to reduce air pollution. Next, I will brought by Xue Zheng. driver of influence.
Thanks, Zheng Yang. And now I'm going to talk about the main drivers of influence. And I'm going to talk about 3 parts. The first is brand culture. It provides a series of different attraction services such as insurance service and telephone service and so on. It also invites consumers to participate in the actual development and manufacturing, and consumers can also personally track the development process so that the products are consistent with the inner needs and feelings of consumers. Second part, it is multi-brand strategy and a segment of the market through basket to the world to convey the image of the popular sports car, and its navigating is the ultimate power in positioning the sports car. And then I'm going to talk about the last one, is synergistic effect. VolksWagen realized the sharing of resources among various brands, which made the research and the development and the production resources cooperate with each other and played a synergistic effect. The universalization of parts between different models greatly reduces the cost, which is a key to gain competitive advantage. And that's all I want to say. And now I'm handing it over to Wen Hao, who is going to talk about the business ethic.
Thanks, Zheng. I'm going to talk about business ethics. This section will focus on corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility means that organizations have duty to society. It's not only earn money but also obeying the law. There are four factors on CSR. For example, human rights, labor, environment, anti-corruption. This picture shows that the VolksWagen carry out social responsibility. We can see that it provide good working condition and no hiring child labor, no forced labor. As security and law dimension, they don't have any illegal actions. Next, we will critically talk about corporate social responsibility effects for VolksWagen. There are positive and negative effects for group. As we know, the organization have a good sense of social responsibility. It could improve brand influence for public, so that it could bring in economic benefit. However, if this corporate don't carry out social responsibility to society, how to say it, they will have economic loss. For example, we look at a case about the VolksWagen group. The VolksWagen has trouble in tracking the emission of its diesel vehicles. The VolksWagen, as a result, there is already take off the $1 million fines, and the CEO of the VolksWagen, Mr. Martin, has resigned his position. Most importantly, VolksWagen shares are down about 30%. This is a huge negative effect on VolksWagen. Okay, next will be brought by Zheng Yu. Have a conclusion.
Everyone, I'm going to the conclusion. Presentation has 6 parts. The first part is the introduction, and the second part is the macro environment. The third part is micro environment. The fourth part is the determinant of the main drivers of influence. The fifth part is the discussion of the business ethics, and the final part is the conclusion. And there are our references. Thank you for your attention.